spider's web, and I'm having a break from my It'd Be a Challenge to do an unboxing video. This is a video, this is a game that is just another one for my collection of this particular title. This particular game is Pandemic, The Cure. It's a dice version of the board game. So let's point the camera down to the table, open the box, and let's see what's inside. Alrighty then, so here's the box. My knife of opening is nowhere to be seen. Let's see if I can get this cellophane off without the need for it. I think I may just be able to. Haha. So, what's inside? There's the front of the box, you've seen that. That's the back of the box. As you can see, it's dice. Okay, so you have your it's a mixture of dice and cards and other wonderful things in here. So let's open up and get a better look. If I can get the box open. Alrighty then, so what do we find? We find the rule book with the contents. The contents are there. I hope you can read that. Okay, 4 deadly diseases threaten to infect the world. Players must work together to prevent disease outbreaks while finding their cures. You'll need more than luck to save the day. Can you save humanity? Well, if it's anything like the board game, no! Oh dear. Right, so we have the setup. Shows you how the cards are set, which is obvious with it being the setup section. This is the objects of the game, how to play the game, different actions, collecting samples, biohazards, epidemics, outbreaks. You can actually give samples. Try to find a cure, you can infect regions, and how to win the game. You lose the game, well, winning the game, let's start that. Your team wins as soon as you discover all 4 disease cures. Congratulations, you saved humanity. Losing the game, however, is roughly the same as the board game. You're out of time if the infection rate syringe reaches the end of the infection track. Too many outbreaks if 8 or more outbreaks occur, or too many people infected. If during the infect region step there aren't enough dice left in the infection bag to draw and roll, at any time players may look in the bag so they know how many dice are in it. So that's what's in the box. No, that's what's in the instruction book. What's in the box? Well, we have a disc with a die on it. Ooh. We have a bag of dice. Ooh. We have what look like 2 little syringes. These must be the aforementioned syringe markers. We have, I seem to recognise these from another game. I can't remember what game it is. Oh yeah, Pandemic. And then we have a little deck of cards. Now, the character cards are nice. They've got this little slot. It looks like it's on a clipboard type thing. We have a bag. This must be the aforementioned infection bag. Ooh, infections. Yes, I'm cracking up. Just ignore me. We have More discs. So the first disc we looked at had a die showing one pip. We have dice showing 2 pips, 3 pips, 4 pips, 5 pips and 6 pips. I don't know if there's any difference at all in the way these work, or whether they're just double-sided for the sake of it. I'm not sure. We have a disc with CDC on it. And we have a ring. It's quite a thick plastic ring, and it splits, as you can see, in 2. I don't know why it would want to be split in 2, but you can split it in 2. I don't know whether it's supposed to fit round there or not. I don't think it is, I don't remember it doing. But that's what you get in the box. Let us now put everything back into the box, make some room, get down to the table properly and have a proper look at the cards, the dice and the rest of the components. Okay? Okay, we're back. And no, we've not changed background from a green background to a blue background. This is the back. Oh, I just couldn't resist that one. Right. Have a look at cards, shall we? Again, I have forgotten to grab my knife of opening. I've trimmed my nails, so it's going to be a little bit trickier trying to get off. Sort these out. Anyway, what do we have? Let's look at these first. These are the roll cards. Not roll del, roll cards. And we have the scientist. So you can add 2 to the total of any roll to try and find a cure in your region, which is handy. We have the dispatcher. During your turn, move other pawns in your region to any other region for free. Place a helicopter die on your roll card as an airlift spent to move any number of players in any single region to any other single region at any time. That's okay. Containment specialist. When entering a region, put 1 die of each colour with 2 or more dice there in the treatment centre. Use the triple arrow dice symbol to put up to 3 dice from the treatment centre to the infection bag. Next we have the contingency planner. Spend a cross symbol to set 1 infection die in your region or to the treatment room. Spend a cross symbol to set 1 infection die in your region or the treatment centre to a cross and place it in the CDC. We have a researcher. You may give samples to other players in other regions for free at any time. We have a medic. Treat 2 times with a 2 syringe symbol and treat 3 times with a 3 syringe symbol. And we have a generalist. You have 7 dice, and the first biohazard die you roll each turn does not advance the infection rate syringe. So that's nice. Next we have this card. It says cured diseases. Ta-da! Next we have cards with this symbol on the back, well, this back rather, and these are order of play cards, which is quite handy. You can see there's 5 of them, so I'm assuming it's a game for 5 players. I didn't actually look at that bit. So order of play: roll, play a dice and do actions. 2, give samples, same region only. 3, try to find a cure, 13 plus needed, and 4, infect regions. For actions, you can fly directly to any region. You can sail to a region next to yours. You can treat 1 infection die either from your region up to the treatment room. So you can treat 1 infection die either from your region to the treatment centre or from the treatment centre to the bag. You can collect a sample. You put this dice on 1 infection die from the treatment centre onto your roll card. These are actions on. These are the symbols on the dice. and the biohazard one says you advance the infection rate syringe 1 space and you can't re-roll. So that's the turn order, and next we have this, cards with this on the back. It will go that way because, let's face it, South America is below North America, not to the left of it. But these are the event cards. I'm not going to waste time going through them all. I'm just going to show you what they are. Remote treatment. In fact, what the heck, I've looked at all the other cards, might as well, there's not all that many of these. Okay, remote treatment, it costs 2 of the cross shaped dice. It says move any 2 infection dice from any region to the treatment centre. We have 1 quiet night, it costs 3 of the cross dice. Skip the infect regions this turn. Good planning again costs 3 of the cross dice. Set 1, 2 or 3 player dice to any results. This cannot affect biohazard results but can be done before rolling dice. Containment attempts, it costs 1 cross. Reroll 1 player die with a biohazard result before it takes effect. Airlift again costs 1 cross. Move any pawn to any region. Mobile hospital costs 2 crosses. When entering new regions this turn, move 1 infection die from the region to the treatment centre. Sample delivery cost 2 crosses. Give any number of samples from one player to another player, no matter where they are. Healthy population costs 1 cross. Move up to 4 dice of any colours from the treatment centre to the infection bag. Rumours costs again 1 cross. Return 1 dice to the infection bag instead of rolling it before rolling for an epidemic or to infect regions. And finally, re-examined research costs 2 crosses. Reroll 1 die when trying to find a cure. So there are the events, and that's finished the cards. Now, what we have as well as cards are we've got these little things. I'm going to bring down the bag for these because these are green, and looking at something green on green is a little difficult. So these are the syringe markers, and really they just look like syringes. Very stylised syringe, but syringe nonetheless rather. And there's 2 of those. If you've played Pandemic before, you've seen these, so I'm not going into any great detail of how they look. But what we want to look at are the dice. We have a few dice, and we have these. These are the grey ones. I think they're all personalised, possibly, I don't know. Let's have a look at one of them. We have biohazard, we have 1 syringe, we have a jar, a ship, a syringe, a plane, another syringe, and that's it for those. I think they're all the same. Ship, jar, plane, biohazard, syringe, okay, so there's 2 syringes, so those are your different faces of those cards, and they're for the grey player. Let's put those back. They're quite nice dice as well. They feel nice. Oh, sometimes you can get dice that feel a little bit ugh. These don't feel quite nice. Let's have a look. Are all these the same? No, they aren't. They are personalised. As you can see, the orange has the syringe and a boat together. The pale brown one has these 3 arrows. The dirt brown one has the jar, I think it is, and the ship together. The white one has the ship and the jar. Does it have anything different? Not as I can see. Oh yeah, it also has a ship and a syringe. The orange has a ship and a syringe as well. It also has 2 cross syringes, as well as 3 syringes. So they are slightly different, depending on what you want to use them for. And here we have different colour dice. These are on the diseases. The crosses, I assume, would be 1. As I can see, 6 is there, so there must be 1. And then you've got normal pips for the 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So, and as you can see, we have, for those who have a little trouble with seeing colour, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 red dice, 12 blue dice, 12 yellow dice and 12 black dice. Let's see what these are actually like. I'm just going to take one out, and yes, again, they're like acrylic dice. As you can see, they are so like semi-transparent, you can see through them. There you go. Yeah, they are, well, what can I say, dice. They are cubes with rounded edges and pips. So that is what we get in the line, rather, of dice, cards and tokens. What do we have for the rest of it? Well, we have, let's say, the ring of doom. So, without looking at the rules, without watching any particular video for this on YouTube, I assume a peg goes in there, possibly in there to start off. I don't know, it won't fit in there, so I don't think, mind you, it may do. And then, depending on how you want, what difficulty level, we would go with intro, standard, heroic, and then we just get on with it after that. So if you want the easiest one just for learning, you'd pop it in there, and these would move up every time something happens to use it. And I suppose once this has worked out around here and it's on the last one and that one has moved across there, depending on what happens next, end of game or end of game. So this one I'm hoping to try this at the Games Club tomorrow. I was hoping to get Zombicide, Prison Outbreak, but unfortunately my supplier, Mark from Grimtree Games, online game store and blog, forgot it. So unfortunately I'll not be getting it this time. However, I have told him if he forgets it next time, he's in bother and he's not to do it again. Whether he, like everybody else, takes no notice of me whatsoever and forgets it, I don't know, but he's been warned. So there we have our ding 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 cards. I've put them all in this big bag. I thought it might be easier that way. You've seen the ring. It's actually made of quite a thick plastic. It's not card, it's not thingy board, foam core or anything like that. It is a nice solid plastic. Let's take it off and you can have a proper look. See what I mean? A nice decent, it's a decent weight as well. So why it needs to come apart, I don't know, but there we are. And now We have this, which is the CDC now, or I assume this just gets put to one side and we put dice on here. Again, it's another game I have not a clue about, but we have these. Looking at these, I would say these are the different countries, not countries, what's the word I'm looking for, continents that are affected. So you're going to have to excuse me because I'm not very good at geography. America, North America, South America, I don't know, Europe, would that be Australasia, China and Japan and others, India, or is that India? That's Australia, that's India. I've not a clue, but these symbols around the edges I would hazard a guess at matching up with these dice. So you would roll these dice. I'm getting this because there's a normal shaped dice on there. So when you get that one, you would roll a black, a yellow and a red die and plonk them on. Don't shoot the messenger. I don't know. As I say, I've not done any form of research about this. I say it was just bought because he brought this one instead of my order. So to carry it on with my pandemic collection, I've got them all so far. I'm just looking. There's 2 more to be released next year, so I'm looking forward to getting them. But yeah, I am building up my collection of pandemic games rather nicely, and I'm enjoying them all. The only one I've not really played at the moment is in the lab. I've not touched Contagion yet, and as I say, I've not played this one either. So tiddums. We will be having a try at this one, see how it works. If it's a decent game and I can actually play this solo, I may do a game at one point. But that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. So as always, I will say take care, God bless, and bye for now.